Considering selling your home and want to get the most for your money? Let me give you some tips on getting your home prepared for sale. I'll be back in a moment. Hello, I'm Earl Woods with Landmark Realty in Hayes, Kansas. You know, every seller wants to, they want to sell their home quickly, and of course they want to sell it for a large profit. But it takes more than just luck to make that happen. It involves careful planning and knowing how to professionally prepare your home to convince buyers to pull out that checkbook. I want to give you some pointers along the way. Number one, disassociate yourself from the home. You've lived there for years and you have a lot of memories, and it may be hard to move, but what you need to do is disassociate yourself and look at it as an empty shell that a new family is going to come in and make their memories. The second thing is depersonalize your home. And how do you do that? Well, if you have personal photographs around, if you have some antiques and things that might not appeal to a buyer as they walk through the home, you need to take those things out and store them someplace so that the home looks more inviting. And then you need to declutter. That's number three, and that's very important. You know, over the years, and I do that myself, we collect things and we think, well, I'm going to fix it in a year or two, or I'm going to save it so that I can give it to my son or my daughter, and it never happens. Well, those things you need to get rid of. And you can, if it's things that have some value to them, you can sell them, or you can take them to places that are non-profit like the Ark in Hayes and possibly get a tax deduction for that item. The thing that's most important is to just make sure that a lot of non-essential items are taken out of the home. Then you need to organize the bedroom closets and the storage cabinets in the kitchen. The first thing that a buyer is going to do when they come in your home and go into the bedroom is they're going to open the closets. You want the closets to look perfect. You want the shirts to be lined up and all buttoned down. You want the shoes lined up. You just want it to be very clean in every bedroom closet. And then in the kitchen, what you need to do in the kitchen is to make sure all the kitchen cabinets are clean and that the dishes are stacked nicely. And if you have additional appliances that you don't use every day, take them off the counter. Make the counter look very wide and useful. And also, if you have a refrigerator that you have pictures all over it, this can be a detraction. So take all those pictures off when you're getting ready to sell your home. The pictures you can store someplace else. Then reserve items. Well, you need to get those out of the house before you put it on the market. And especially say that you have some wall hangings or some draperies that you want to take to the new home that you're going to go into, then you need to take those out so that a prospective buyer doesn't think that that goes with the home. The other thing is that maybe you have a chandelier in the dining room that was your great-grandmother's and you want to keep that. Well, you need to replace that before you put the home on the market, because when a buyer comes in and they see those things, they're anticipating that that will go with the home. So it's best to change those things out right away. The sixth thing is to make minor repairs. If your tub needs a little new caulking, take care of that. If faucet is dripping a little bit, put some new washers in and clean things up. Make sure everything's working properly. If you have lights light fixtures with some lights are not working, put in some new bulbs. And one thing that could really help you, even though you think that, well, my home is perfect, I maintain it very well, and I don't see anything wrong with it, you might want to hire a professional home inspector who can go through the home, and maybe they'll find some minor things that need to be addressed, and you can take care of those. This will help you in selling your home because it'll put a buyer's mind at ease in buying your home. If you have a whole house inspection done, there are issues that are found and you've taken care of them, and you can show the buyer that they have been taken care of. That just puts their mind at ease, and they're more likely to make an offer on your home. The other thing is to scrutinize the curb appeal. And what does that mean? Well, just walk out, stand in the street, take a look at your home. Does it look appealing? You know, if a buyer is coming by with a realtor and they don't want to get out of their car because they look at the front of your house and say, I don't even want to go inside, then there's a problem. So you need to improve that curb appeal, and one thing you might do is paint the front door. You may make sure that the lawn is trimmed and the mowing is taken care of. And maybe add some landscaping or some potted flowers put on the porch. And then after that's all done, after you've done the decluttering, after you've made the repairs, and you've scrutinized the curb appeal, go back in the house and stand in front of the doorway of all the rooms. Take a look at it from a buyer's perspective. And if there's things that maybe are still out of order, maybe you want to make an arrangement to change that. But all those things need to be taken care of so that you have a home that's ready to put on the market. And if you'd like some advice or like to discuss those things, give me a call, Errol Wirtz, at Landmark Realty, 785-623-1634. I'd be glad to visit with you about it. If this information was of interest to you and helpful to you, I'd appreciate it if you just click that old thumbs up button in the lower left-hand corner. And of course, I encourage you to subscribe to our channel. And we'll see you again. Thanks for watching.